Oh, I'm so sorry. The mic has been off. Okay, sorry. Can you hear me now? If you can hear me, just say hello to me in the comment section. Let me know if you can hear me well. It's much better now. Hello? Can you hear me now? I think it's much better now. So I'm so sorry. The mic was off before. All right, okay. So let me just welcome everyone once again. Oh, you still cannot hear me? Oh my god. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, can you hear me clearly now? If you can hear, please just say let me know. All right, okay. Thank you so much for that. I'm so happy you can hear me clearly now. All right, okay. So let me welcome you all. Thank you so much for joining the conversation today. It's another business gist, another episode of Business Gist with Roy on the channel Ginseng Matters with Roy. And if you have been following this channel for some weeks now, you will discover we've been having a series of business talks which includes different aspects of businesses. We've talked on we've had a business gist on baking, how to be a smart baker, how to be a smart fashion designer, how to be smart even as the aspect of agriculture, how to be smart in heat. And we also had a conversation with Mrs. Okoyemi Alabi on how to cope as a mom, as moms in business, how we can cope in our businesses and also juggle other activities, other responsibilities as uh moms in business. And today we also are just last week we had a conversation on how to be smart in the autogele business field. So if you're someone who is interested in this line of business, kindly check out this video. We had it last weekend. So it's very good if you can check out the video on Ginseng Matters with Roy YouTube channel. And today we have someone special. We also have another business gist on how to be smart in the event planning business, how to be a smart event planner. All right, and it's no other person but a special event planner. She's special, she's unique, and seriously, I've seen some of her works. I've seen some event that she has planned. In fact, she planned uh my younger sister's wedding ceremony, and it was very very good. I really enjoyed. I liked the pictures. I liked everything that she did. She's very smart at it, and she's so good at what she does. She's also beautiful. Oh, I can't just forget that aspect of it. She's a beautiful event planner. She's outspoken. She's, oh my god, you really need to meet this woman. She's jovial, she's caring. Ah, it's no other person but kindly join me in welcoming no other person. Okay, like you've seen in the flyer, it's the CEO, the face behind Patiemco events, and I'm very sure so many people would have had Patiemco before. If you don't know her, she's not a person but Mrs. Patience Akinjiola. Mrs. Patience Akinjola is a unique and a special event planner. She has planned a series of wedding ceremonies. She has planned series as you can see on the slide. She's very good at it. She's very caring. She's very nice. She's lovely to be with. She's a very good friend of mine, and she's someone who is relatable and interpersonal skills. Oh my god. Patiemko is just she's just very good at what she does. She's also a teacher if you want. You- Another thing about her, she's a teacher, and Patemko is just very nice. And personally, I'm looking forward to learning something new from her today. So if you can see me clearly, if you can hear me audibly well, don't hesitate to share me with your friends and any other person you feel will benefit from today's conversation. It promises to be a great one, and you don't want to miss any bit of the conversation. So don't go away. Stay tuned, stay connected while we wait for Mrs. Akinjola Patience to come online. She already joined the conversation, but I guess maybe something is wrong with her internet or something. I don't know. But very soon she will join us. So while we wait for our guest speaker for today, last week we had a conversation, an interesting conversation on how to be smart in Autogele business. Yes. And the conversation was such an interesting one with Mrs. Oh, she's back here. All right, okay. Everybody, kindly join me in welcoming our guest for today, Mrs. Akinjola Patience. All right,
Thank
okay.
you very
Can you
much.
hear me clearly?
Yes, I can.
Oh my God, I can't hear you at all. I can't hear you at all. What
Hey,
happened?
can you hear me now?
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Very well.
Oh, I can't hear you at all. Kindly unmute yourself. Oh, you're on mute? Oh, you've muted yourself now.
No, no.
Just unmute. Ah, okay, now unmute.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, few minutes, please. Hello? Hello, can you
Hello?
hear
I
me
can hear
now?
you
Oh my
very
God,
well.
I still cannot hear you. Oh, can you see her beautiful
Oh,
face? Ah, see the smile.
so why
Oh my
can't you
God.
hear me?
You see, if you have someone as Patiemko as your, if you have someone like Patiemko as your event planner, oh my God, just go back and relax.
Hmm.
Just relax. Everything will be taken
I
care of.
see.
You can be assured of that. She's very good at it. Wow, she planned my younger sister's wedding, and oh my God, it came out nice. Very beautiful
So,
lady. Oh, finally she's here. All right,
so
okay.
can you hear me?
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you very
Thank
much, Patiemko,
you.
for joining the conversation today. Thank you so much. All right, okay. Without wasting much of our time, let's dive into the conversation for today. Okay, can we meet you, please?
Uh, okay. I'm patient.
Hmm.
Akinjiola.
Aw.
Uh, aka Patiemko.
Oh,
That's the
Patiemko
trademark.
of life. Anybody who doesn't know Patiemko, eh?
Yeah.
Ah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm a student
Ah, in
and
fact, see,
an
someone said
event planner.
she's going to one Besem. Oh my God.
Someone said I'm going to one because I'm in the car.
Oh my God. Look at the way she's gorgeously
It
dressed.
happens.
Ah, hmm. Patiemko of
Mm-hmm.
life. She cannot be caught unprepared.
It's a pleasure to be here.
All right, okay, okay, okay. Just introduce yourself. Tell us what you are into. Tell us any other thing you want us to know about you. Hello, hello, hello.
Okay. I'm an event planner. Hello.
All right, okay.
That's what next is. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I said I'm a teacher by profession. Um, and I'm an event planner by passion and interest.
Hmm.
Uh, Basically, we plan events, birthday, wedding, get together, burial, conferences, and all sorts. I'm into catering too, and to cap it up, I'm a student. That's the
Ah.
little I can say.
All right, okay. Thank you very much for that, Patiemko. So, like you said earlier on, you're a teacher, and very soon she's going to be Dr.
Yes.
Mrs. Akinjiola. Wow.
Oh,
Oh my God. All right, okay. Now you said what really interested you. You really had the interest in event planning. Can you share with us
yes,
probably
yes.
what really led you into that? How did you start? And what really motivated you into going and venturing into event planning
Uh,
as a business? You know, any other person could have stopped being a teacher. That okay, after all, I'm
okay.
doing this, I'm also working on my PhD and other stuffs like that. So what really led you into venturing into event planning as a business?
Event planning. Okay. I hope everyone can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Um. Okay. Okay. Um. From secondary school, I actually love parties.
Imagine you
I
love
I I
party.
yes, I have this neighbor that is a caterer. So anytime she's going for a catering work, I tag along. That was how it started.
Wow.
And with that, I had interest in ceremony, planning things. Like I just want to be there. Then in the university doing my undergraduate, when there's a program in church, I'm at the food session, the
Oh my
planning
god.
session. I just love it. Like it's just in me. So I realized that over time, when there's a program or an event, I tend to volunteer myself. Like, okay, I want to plan it. What do we do? How do we do it? That was how it started. When I finished, I went for NYSC and for CDLCF, for NCCF. I was just there, like everywhere. Patiemko is there. And some even said I got my I got my name from attending parties, Patiemko. So I was discussing with a friend after NYC, and I was like, even if I don't get money for this, it's something I have interest in. I just love it. I want to do it. I want to help people. I dislike it when I go for a program and everywhere is disorganized. That alone can piss me off, and I'll feel like I'm not interested. I want to go home. Sometimes I go for programs that I'm not actually the event planner, but I just see the way things are, and I'm like, who is in charge of this thing? How can I help? How can I fix it? How can I make it work? That was how it started. And over time, I realized that okay, people don't really know what event planning is, and they just fix a program and they feel that things will fall in place, and eventually the program end up being disorganized or things just go haphazardly. And I feel okay, it's something I can venture in since I have passion, since I know how it's being done. I follow people that have done it in time past. I see how they do it, and I feel okay. It's something I could venture into for a business avenue.
Wow, I can really attest to that. Wow. If there is any form of program, especially the church programs, wow. Potemko will be like, okay, can we do this? Can we do this? Okay, have we done that? Who is going to be in charge of this? Oh my god, you're really so good at it. But then let me also ask you that when you discovered your interest in this aspect of business, what other skills did you get skills that you need to be more professional in this aspect of business, like maybe how to relate with clients, problem
Of
solving
course.
skills, and other things like that? What did you do about it?
Okay, I remember during on my NYC, when I had interest, I went fully into the training. There was a 3 month training that was organized for corpers, and I actually went for event planning and catering. So it was at the training I saw the need to actually go into management. So I registered for it was an 18-month program on management, basically communicating with people, handling customers, uh, then managing people in general. So after the 3 month training on event planning, I went for that management training. All this I did during NYC and a year after NYC.
Wow, I see. So it is not enough to have the interest. It's beyond, oh, I have the interest, I love doing these. You need to take a step ahead to get trained, to know what it entails, to get information, and also learn from other people who are experts in that particular business line. Wow, that's
Yeah,
very good.
exactly. If you have interest and passion for something, you can just decide that okay, I will venture into it. But you deal with people, you interact with people. So if you don't have the skills to manage those people, definitely your business will not last.
Sure.
And not only will it not last, it will give people a bad impression about you, about what you do. So aside the business, any other thing you want to venture into, they just see you as someone that you can't manage people, you can't deal with people, so it's not going to work. So there
Mm.
is no how, you have to get more skills. And the skills don't end. Each day, each passing day, we keep upgrading ourselves on the skills. You learn from people that have gone before to have more
Hello.
understanding and
Hello.
more learning about what you do.
All right, okay. As an event planner as well, you'll be dealing with different kinds of people. You have different vendors. For example, if you have a wedding to plan, you need to relate with the photographer, the people in charge of food, drinks, the hotel, the reception venue, and different people you have to relate with, and you have to manage their various characters. So if you're not able to, if you don't have these the problem solving skills, and maybe being creative, being patient enough to relate with these people, it might actually help, it might actually affect your business. So it goes beyond, oh, I don't need any training, I'm enough, all I know is enough, and I don't need to upgrade myself. No, it's beyond that, right? Hello. All right, okay. So being, can you hear me now? Hello, Patiemko.
Yeah, I'm online. I can hear you well.
All right, okay. So now you pursuing your PhD degree, your PhD, and still running the business of event planning, still having this other side business. How have you been able to manage the two together, pursuing your career and then the business line? Because I know you have to travel.
Uh, it's been stressful and interesting though. Um, Hello.
Hello, hello. I can hear you.
Okay,
Hel-
okay, since I'm into planning, so I just have to plan. So the thing is, I make sure nothing tampers with my weekend.
Mm.
Since I know weekends are for events, nothing tampers with it. In fact, my supervisor knows any business I have with him ends on Thursday. Once it's Friday, Patiamko has disappeared. So I don't joke with weekends. I don't. Then I'm during the week. I used to keep in touch with my vendors, do one or two things I have to do. But that weekend, PhD will be on hold.
All right. Okay. So you talked of your vendors, how you communicate with them during the week. So let me ask you,
Yeah.
how have you been able to uh how have you been able to discover these vendors? You know, different aspects, you know, two programs, two events are not the same. Even if they are the same, you cannot plan them equally. So how have you been able
Yeah.
to like get across to these vendors? Okay, you're meeting this person, or you need to meet with this person, or you'll be needing this particular vendor for the next for this particular event. Can you share with us how do you network to get these vendors?
Okay. What I do is this. I have a lot of people I work with,
Hmm.
and initially when I started, I did that because I wanted to know the ones I could trust, the ones that would deliver quality, and the ones that won't disappoint. For instance, when it comes to attire, sewing of wedding gowns, I started with about three people. Eventually, I ended up staying with just two. When it comes to their traditional attire that brides put on, when I started, I did sampling. People that have been doing it. Oh, who do you work with? I remember getting in touch with Pearl's Touch. Who do you work with? Who supply you your fee, your agbada and all that? She told me. I said, okay. I went to somebody else. I got about three or four people. And I feel, okay, let me work with them. And over time, I've worked with them. Some disappointed. And it made my job look a bit awkward at that moment. But as time went on, I realized that, okay, these are people I cannot work with. Eventually, now I've stuck with just one person. So even with photography, with catering, every other thing, hairstylist and all, I did a sampling round. I worked with them just for a start, and with time, I was able to know, okay, this is the person I can depend on. This person won't fail me. Even if I am not around, I put a call through. This person can actually fill in the gap conveniently.
All right. Okay. So, hello. Hello, Patemko, can you hear me? All right. Okay. So let me ask you, what are the challenges you've faced so far in this business line, and how have you been able to overcome these challenges? Oh, I guess a network. We are so sorry for these. I think she's on the road. Hello, Patemko. Hello. All right. Okay. Like she was saying. Okay, to all our viewers out there, if you can see me, if you can hear me clearly, you've been here enjoying the conversation with Patiemko, the face behind Patiemko events. If you have any question for her, please kindly drop your questions in the comment section, and she's going to answer all the questions when she comes back, when she joins the conversation back. Feel free to ask your questions, or If you have any comments, anything to say, anything to share, your views, your opinions, just drop them in the comment section because we are learning together. You're learning, I'm also learning from you, and the learning continues because, of course, nobody is an island of knowledge, nobody knows it all. We keep learning from each other. So, whatever it is, maybe you have questions or anything, don't hesitate to drop it in the comment section as we wait for Patiemko to join the conversation again. So, like she was saying, it's very important as an event planner or anybody out there who is also looking into venturing into the event planning business. Number one, you need to get some skills, especially the interpersonal skills. You need to be able to relate with people well because, of course, you get to meet with different people from different aspects. The photographers, people in charge of accommodation, hotel owners, drinks, foods, different vendors. And these people will be having different characters. Not everybody, they will not be like you. Some will make you, some will annoy you. Some will, oh my god, you meet with different vendors. And if you're not so patient enough, you will have issues. And you might not be able to deliver well to your client. So this particular skill is so important if you are looking into venturing into the event planning business. Welcome back, Patiemko. Hmm. I
Thank
understand.
you.
I really understand you're on the road and the network might really
You,
be unstable.
uh, you know, I'm not in the abroad, so our network is funny.
Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, okay. Just before we had the break in conversation, I was asking you to share with us the challenges you faced in this line of business and how you were able to overcome the challenges.
Oh, challenges.
Mm.
Ah, actually, in fact, there were some I couldn't overcome. Sincerely, there were some I couldn't overcome when I started. But over time and now, I I know I have grown in the business. Let me put it that way.
Mm.
Challenges with vendors and difficult clients. Hmm, some clients are very difficult, very difficult. I remember planning an event. That was 3 years ago. Yes, 3 years ago. I planned an event. Do you know a week to the wedding, the client changed her color? Like she, it was devastating. She changed her color and she wanted to change all the attire, the traditional wear, the accessories, everything a week to
Oh
the
my
wedding.
god.
And I was like, what happened? We started this way. That's what I want. I just distilled the color we chose and everything. And she's my client. I just have to.
I can imagine.
In fact, it wasn't funny. I had to just key into it. And the good part is, you still have to make the day a great one,
Mm.
irrespective of what your client does.
Mm.
Yes, irrespective of what they do. Sometimes you will see clients, they will tell you it is this design I want, and that design is out of is not in vogue, is not is not even appealing to the eye. And they will tell you this is what I want, and you just have to stick with it. And the event has to be great because if anything happens, maybe somebody just say, this your attire is not fine. They will bounce on you. And back in the room, you've actually told them this won't look good on you, but they'll tell you no, this is what I want. And they will still want people to still praise them for that. So on with what is presentable. Because irrespective of what they use, they must still look good and they must look great. and it's your responsibility to make them look great, to make them look
Sure.
good. So to the general public could be challenging, could be challenging. But once you know um, how you can key into the two, like I said, I remember there was a time I wanted to get something from a vendor. She told me 10. In fact, I'm not sure I got that thing around 5. I'm not sure. So it could be very, very difficult. Vendors could switch off their phone, you keep calling, they are not available, the number is switched off, and you're just frustrated. Where do I go from here? What do I do? You're having a plan C. If A fails, I'm going for B. If B fails, I'm going for C. So you won't keep your clients waiting, or you won't make the event let's say not worthwhile. And I have people that I work with, people that in case anything wants to go wrong, I can call. Oh, I call this person, please go here and I'll fix this. Okay, go to this place, help me fix this, and things are just in order. For for example, I was to have an event. I put to bed September 8th, just about 2 or 3 days to the event, and I'm wondering what is going to happen. Who will help me oversee this event? How will this event go? You know, at that moment it could be challenging. But
Hmm.
before then, I had my plan B, I had plan C, I even had plan D in
Hmm.
case anything flops. And eventually I think my plan C worked and the event went well. Despite the fact that I was not there because it was something that was beyond me. And the event still went well. And the clients, the brides, the couples, they were fine, they were happy, and I got a good report from them after the event. So things could be challenging, but just being quick into action, being quick into diving into another plan could actually help in such challenging situations.
Wow. Thank you very much for that. Okay, so let me ask you that. Would you say that starting an event planning business, you wouldn't need capital, or you need less capital to start the business? For someone who is thinking on venturing into the event planning business.
Take care. Event planning basically. Take care, please. Can I go ahead?
Yes, you can go ahead.
Can I go ahead?
Ahead.
Okay, okay, thank you. Event planning does not need capital actually. What you need basically is skills. The skills to manage people, the skills to plan events. It needs your time. It needs you to acquaint yourself with quality, to satisfy people. I think event planning is not really about capital. It's about giving your time and learning a lot of skills.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I'm so sorry for that. Yeah, I just asked you the would you say that event planning one can start with zero capital, or you need at least mm, small capital to start the business? Or a network? Free. Okay.
I can't hear you for some minutes now.
Hello? Okay, can you hear me now?
Hello?
All right, okay. Yeah,
Okay, I can
I
hear you
asked you
now.
earlier on that, like, would you say that event planning business doesn't really need much capital to start, or you don't even need any capital at all? For someone who has the mind of venturing into this line of business, how would you advise them? Your words, what will be your advice
And
for upcoming event planners? Oh, she's gone again. All right, she's back. Welcome back.
the network is really frustrating. Sorry.
Oh my god. Well, I can see your smiley face. I can see the sun smiling
What do
on
we?
you.
Yeah. When it comes to capital, the truth of the matter is, if you are just starting, you don't need much capital. Just starting. But something about businesses, you can't start big. You have to start from somewhere. So some people might see it as something big. I don't want to venture into it. No, the capital, you need just little or no capital to start. Get your skills, acquaint yourself with what you need to do. Then gradually as you start, you begin to set up your things. It's just like catering because I'm also a caterer. It's just like catering. You can't have all your utensils and equipment in a day. You start from somewhere. So as you proceed in the business, as you go, you begin to get the things you need to make the event worthwhile. But starting, you might not need much capital.
All right, okay. Thank you very much for that. So, what other things would you like to say? How would you advise, as in beyond the capital? Of course, the capital is part of it, is part of the business. So,
Yeah.
but beyond the capital, what other advice would you give to upcoming event planners?
Firstly, I would tell anyone that wants to venture into it, study yourself so you would know how to manage your emotions. It's very, very important. I remember when I started, there was a job I did in Lagos. Sorry to say this, mo sunkún wá sí Ìbàdàn ni o. Like
Why? What happened?
for those that don't understand Yoruba, I cried down to Ibadan because the my clients did not balance me and I had vendors to settle. In fact,
Oh my god.
it was frustrating.
Hmm.
It was after the event I spoke with a friend and now sat down and I had my own terms and conditions. But initially I was just doing it anyhow. Like, let me just do it. So these things they entail a lot. They entail a lot. Study yourself, learn how to manage your emotions when you are dealing with people. Then know, basically get your skills on human psychology, on human relationship, on human communication. These skills will help you a long way, a long way, a long way when you want to venture into the business.
Okay. Thank you very much for that. Sorry about your your past
Okay.
experience.
Oh,
We
so the
keep
nasty
learning.
one. I think I got to Ibadan that day, few minutes to 12 in the night.
Oh my god.
It was not funny. Thank God
All
I still
right,
had
okay.
transport fare.
Now that you're no longer a JJC, you're now an expert in the business. Okay, so where do you see your business in the next 5 years?
Of course.
Like, where do you see the business?
Um,
Your Where do you see
I
Patiemco events in the next 5 years?
Okay. Firstly, I would say the future belongs to God. We only plan ahead. As regards 5 years, I'm seeing myself having, will I say, I don't want to say an apartment, but let me say an official place where I could actually train people for the business. Yes, yes. I think that's one of my big and major uh, goal for now. For now, where I can say, okay, people come for events. They come as training at my workshop. They get trained and they also get a certification.
Wow, that would really be very, very nice. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Patiemko, for the privilege to have you on the platform today. Thanks so much for your time. I really, really appreciate it. And I'm so sure our viewers out there must have learned a thing or two about event planning as a business. And if there's anyone thinking on having plans on venturing in this line of business, you've actually had Patiemco share experience and things you need to know before you can start this kind of business. And of course, it's a very lucrative one because people will always have one ceremony or the other to celebrate, whether birthdays, whether wedding ceremonies, whether graduations, convocations, or even companies might be having conferences, there might be meetings, there might be church meetings or anything. So it's something very lucrative that one can actually look into. If you're out there and you're still thinking on which kind of business you can venture into, I think event planning is one of the lucrative businesses you can actually consider. And having ad from Patiemko herself, you can leverage on her experience, avoid the pitfalls, avoid those mistakes that she made, and then actually go for the skills you need. Go for those skills, how to relate with people, how to manage different people, the problem solving skills, the trainings you need to go for. Don't just go there uh blindfoldly. Just don't just start a business like, oh, I think I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. No. Get the needed trainings, get the skills, and then you'll be fine. You'll be okay. All right. Patiemko. Patiemko.
Yeah.
So, if you have people who actually have weddings or one event or the other that they would like you to handle for them, they will want you to plan their weddings or any events. How can they reach you? How can they contact you?
Okay. They can contact me through my business line, which is always on my page. Also on Facebook, I have my personal page, Akinjiola Patiemko, and I also have my business page, Patiemko Events. Also on Instagram, Patiemko Events is there, and on Twitter, but I'm not really good with Twitter, so I just stick with Instagram and Facebook. Basically, um, my contact is online, but I could actually call it out too in case they want to contact me one on one. They could reach me on
Oh, all right, okay. To all our viewers out there, I'll drop the link to Patiemko's business pages, both on Instagram and on Facebook. I'll drop the link in the description. So kindly check it out. Patronize her. You will really enjoy our service greatly. You will enjoy our service greatly. Kindly patronize her, and if you're interested in any of the trainings, you can as well reach out to her. If you would like her to put you through anything, just reach out to her. Feel free, and I'm sure she'll be ready to give you an helping hand. Patemko, oh, the network is really very bad at her hand. I would have loved to ask her if she has uh hello. Hello Patemko. Are you there? The network is really very bad at our end. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you so much, guys, for joining the conversation today. We'll be bringing the conversation today to a close shortly. Thank you so much, and look forward to see. I really look forward to having you again next weekend till I come your way with another business gist. Oh, she's back. Another business gist that you don't want to miss. Hello, Patiemko. Hello, Patiemko. Are you there? Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. I actually have a cup of water here with me. Thank you so much. All right, Patiemko. I was about asking you that do you have plans on training people? Do you have plans for training people on how to be? Can you hear me? Hello, hello, Patiemko. Can you hear me?
That guy said 10,000 for Mono.
Money me o what? No, you well,
Hello, Patiemko. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thanks for joining me on the conversation today. God bless you. Patiemko, are you there? Thank you so much. Mrs. Oluwatobiloba Alade. Thank you very much. Issues of Life channel. Thank you very much for your contributions. Thank you very much. Mrs. Ify, Mrs. Nicey, thank you very much. I really appreciate you. God bless you. Thanks so much. So I think it's a convenient time, a convenient play. In fact, we've really enjoyed the conversation today. Personally, I learned a lot from Patiemko's experience today. And I'm sure our viewers out there will have also learned a thing or two from the conversation. So till I come your way again next week, stay tuned and look forward to another interesting business gist with Roy. Still on the same channel, Save Matters with Roy. Don't forget to share the video with any other person you know will benefit greatly from this conversation of today. So, till I come your way again, remain blessed. Thank you very much. All right. Bye for now. Bye.